Good afternoon. I'm in Belper, which is in Derbyshire. I'm back up in Derbyshire again. If you want a top tip, do not go on the M5 on a Friday afternoon. That was one of the more stupid things I've done. Belper's a lovely town, so let's go and explore. A friend of mine told me that the Oxfam shop in Belper is good for record hunting, for vinyl and CDs, and I was going to go and look in it. In fact, I've just seen where it is, but it's closed. Oh no! Oh, well, that's a shame, so I'll have to come back here another day. See the Doctor Who's visiting as well. There's two Oxfam shops here, but the other one's closed as well. It does say on the sign that it's open from 11 o'clock till 4, and it's 20 past 1 now. But it's closed. All of the other charity shops in Belper are open. So I've been rifling through the books and the vinyl, and all of them have got several Cliff Richard albums, and a couple of them even had Cliff Richard's biography. Cliff Richard, isn't he? He's singular. It's just only one. Yeah, so someone in Belper either doesn't like Cliff Richard and has spread their collection of memorabilia between all the charity shops, or maybe it's a thing in Belper. Perhaps they had a big purge and got rid of all the Cliff Richard stuff. I'm going to keep an eye out for a Cliff Richard t-shirt. That would be good. It says on the flag on the top of the old mill, Belper 250, and I've also seen in a couple of shop windows that there's some kind of celebration for 250 years, but Belper can be 250 years old. It's got to be older than that. There's a couple of reasons why I like Belper. One is that they've got a very healthy attitude to inclusivity. It's a very welcoming place, and they have Belper Pride every year, which is, I guess, kind of unusual for a small kind of industrial town in the middle of Derbyshire. But the other reason is, during COVID, the people of Belper became famous for going out onto the streets and doing the Belper moo. Everyone just stood on their doorsteps and mooed like cows. So that made me fall in love with this place a little bit. And the third reason I like Belper is because I had a really good pizza here a couple of weeks ago. Hello. 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 How are you? All right. Good to see you.
How are you?
Good to see you.
Are you filming
Hot and
us?
sweat. I am filming you right now. Hello. You all right? Oh, you want to appear in my next YouTube video? I had a lovely lunch with Sarah and Helen, but now I'm back at the van and Louie wants a walk because he's been in all day, so I'm going to take him for a little walk around. Had a lovely night in Belper. Slept in the car park, very quiet, really nice. And now I'm going to treat myself to a day in the countryside somewhere. So I'm heading off to a little spot I found on Park for Night. Looks very nice. See what it's like when we get there. 20 minutes away, so just a quick drive. So I know I haven't really been dieting recently, with it being summer, but I didn't think I'd break my bed. So we need to do some repairs. I don't think I really did that great a job on this in the first place. So what am I going to do here? So that's broken off. So it's broken off from the headboard. I think I need to redesign this. So what I did when I made this was sandwiched the slats in between two pieces of wood. There's a slat missing there that broke earlier, and then I just slide this in and out when I want the bed. But I can see what happened. That's broken off there, which is why it had dropped down. So that should be all the way over there. I need to figure out some kind of new design for this. I think what I might do is take this headboard and put it flat. If I put that flat over the slats and use that to pull it in and out, maybe that would be a better design. I'm not sure if I've got the tools with me to do it. Actually, thinking about it, I might just try sleeping sideways for a bit. I don't fit in the van. The van is 1.7 metres wide and I'm nearly 1.9 metres, so I'd have to sleep diagonally, but it would mean I didn't have to pull the bed out every night and put it away every morning. So I might try it for a bit and see what it feels like. I'm not sure I can fit the mattresses sideways because they're a bit longer as well, but I might have a go. It would mean I'd have to take out the side unit as well, but I could actually turn that into a cupboard and hang it on the wall. I don't know. We'll see. I took the covers off the back door ready to put the windows in, because I've got some windows in the back here that I'm going to put in the back. I don't know if I've mentioned that before, but it's been too hot to do it because the glue would melt, so I haven't been able to do it. But in the meantime, Louie has dragged out all the insulation from inside the door. Okay, I tested it to see how it felt, and it felt okay. The question is, do I take the risk and cut in half the third piece? I've got a mattress that is split up in three so you can fold it up, but the last piece doesn't fit in, so do I cut that in half so it fits, and then if I do end up turning it back the other way, then I've got two halves of a mattress. But then I could actually just put it inside the cover together, the two halves. So it would probably still work. I think I'll risk it. No going back now. You love this wall, don't you, Louie? I feel a bit cruel taking you off it, but we can't stay here forever. There'll be other walls. You're covered in stuff, you are. Yeah, and I cleaned the van today. You're going to make the van all dirty again, aren't you? Huh? Yes, you are. You are, aren't you? Ready for a drive? Let's go, Louie. That was a fabulous little park up, really quiet, really nice. Only disturbed at the end, not disturbed, only surprised at the end by a shed load of joggers turning up. I don't know what they were doing, it's absolutely boiling out. They were doing some kind of time trials. Anyway, apart from the joggers, that was perfect. Got a lot done. And what I've decided to do is, it's now Tuesday, and I need to be back in Somerset for Thursday. So what I thought I'd do, I'd try and take it slow, avoid the M5 and just go on A roads. I think I've done that before in the past, and I think I remember it's quite nice. So I've set the sat nav for Cheltenham. That's the aim for tonight. So if we get to Cheltenham, then all's good. We got to this park up quite late last night, so it was dark by the time we got here and couldn't really see what it was. I just found it on Park for Night. But actually it's lovely. No phone signal, but it's very nice and quiet. And Louie's off in the woods somewhere. I'm trying to find him because I want to head down to Somerset and see the eclipse. But hopefully Louie won't be in the forest for too long. But yeah, lovely here.